Hi, Daisy. You'll come to my wedding too, right? I'll send you an invitation, so please come with my brother.
Oh, I can come too?
Of course. I want you both to come celebrate my wedding.
But I thought you didn't like me, Luna.
You always ignore me at your parents' house. I was sure I wouldn't be invited to the wedding. So I'm really happy that you want me there too. I'm sorry for everything I've done to you. You know, my brother is quite a bit older than me, right? And because of that, we've been close and I've become extremely attached to him. I just couldn't accept my beloved brother's marriage. But I've decided to approve of you from now on, Daisy.
What's gotten into you all of a sudden? I can't believe you will let go of him, Luna.
I'm also old enough to get married. It's time for me to let go of him, right? So I hope you'll forgive me for my youthful indiscretions.
I'm so glad you finally approve of me as Liam's wife. I'm looking forward to the invitation from you, Luna. I'll be celebrating the wedding grandly as your sister-in-law.
Thanks. And while we're on the topic of invitations, I just wanted to confirm something. My brother is still working abroad, right?
That's right. He was supposed to come back at the end of this year, but due to business reasons, it's been extended for another year. He's quite busy, so it'll be difficult for him to arrive the day before the wedding. Maybe he'll just go straight to the wedding from the airport.
I see. Then let us arrange cabs for you guys on the day of the wedding. The one for my brother will be at the airport. As for yours, I'll have the cab pick you up at your home.
That'd be great. Thank you. Well then, I'll be looking forward to the invitations and the wedding. Hey, listen, Liam. I think I may finally be able to be friends with Luna.
What's going on all of a sudden?
Luna is getting married, right? That's why she's graduating from being that girl excessively attached to her brother. She apologized for everything she did to me.
Yay, I'm happy for you, Daisy. I'm a little sad to see her go, though. But still, I'm really glad she finally accepted you. She's been openly ignoring you and stuff. The way Luna acted has always bothered me.
You remember how she acted at our wedding? In every picture and video, she was expressionless or rather mad-looking. And when we visited your parents' house, she even threw away my food.
No matter how many times my parents and I got mad at her, she never changed. She usually apologizes at that moment, but then she repeats the same thing.
I thought we'd never get along, so I'm happy. I want to be as close as possible with the family of someone I love.
Okay, let's have a toast together after the wedding. To celebrate your reconciliation with Luna.
That sounds great. Please bring back some of those delicious wine.
Oh, leave it to me. Due to work, I'm going to have to meet you at the wedding venue on the day of the wedding. But that gives me a few days to relax afterwards. Let's have a good time drinking without worrying about the next day.
Oh, really? It's been a long time since you've had a day off.
I've been working so hard, and now I'm getting a few days off.
Great. I'll be waiting for you at the wedding venue then. Luna is going to arrange a cab for us. She even went out of her way to make arrangements to have a cab pick you up at the airport.
That's so helpful. Well, I'm going back to work, so I'll catch up with you later. I'm looking forward to my sister's wedding, but also seeing you after a long time.
Luna, may I have a word? There's something strange about the wedding venue.
Oh, what's wrong?
I took that cab you prepared for me and came to the wedding hall. But the staff told me that there are no weddings scheduled here today. but the cab driver said that the wedding venue on the invitation card is here.
You fell for it, didn't you? There's no way I'm having my wedding at a place deep in the mountains like that. Why didn't you realize? Don't you have any sense of perception?
Hey, Luna, what does this mean? Don't tell me the wedding place on the invitation is a lie.
Of course it's a lie, you idiot. No way I'm inviting you to my wedding. You should just stay there alone for the rest of the day.
Why are you doing this to me? Aren't you supposed to get along with me? You're going to accept me as Liam's wife, right? From now on, we're going to get along as family, aren't we?
How can you think that way under such circumstances? Is your brain a flower garden?
What?
Not only the invitations, but the whole conversation the other day was a lie. Who would accept you as my brother's wife? I'll never accept you. I hate you for marrying my beloved brother. I'm getting married too, and I'll be happy, but that's not the same thing. I still can't allow my brother to marry another woman.
Luna.
That's why I didn't want to invite you to my wedding from the beginning. But my mom and dad were against it. They told me to stop this nonsense, so I had no choice but to invite you. They said I should invite you, but they didn't tell me not to tell you a wrong place for the wedding.
No way. So you gave me a false invitation?
I invited you just like Dad told me to. But there must have been some kind of mistake and the wrong wedding venue was printed. I didn't do anything wrong.
It wasn't a mistake. You did it on purpose, didn't you, Luna? This is really terrible. I was really looking forward to today.
I don't care how you feel.
I'm not going to butt in. I'm going to stay in the background. So can you please tell me the real venue of the wedding right now? At the very least, I'd like to give you a congratulatory gift.
I'm sorry, but I don't want a congratulatory gift from you. And there's no way you could come to the wedding now. The wedding is going to be held here in Hawaii.
Today's wedding is in Hawaii?
Yes. So you'll never make it in time even if you head out now. You'd have to go all the way from those mountains to the airport, get on a plane, and come to Hawaii. The wedding will be over by the time you get here.
Oh no.
You're such a stupid bitch for falling for it. I'm never going to let go of my brother. You are, in my opinion, a plundering bitch who stole my beloved brother. I'll hate you for the rest of my life. I would never invite you to my wedding.
I see. For the rest of your life, you hated me that much.
Yes, I hate you. That's why I feel so good right now. The mission went off without a hitch. You're all alone in the mountains. You're an idiot for being alone in the mountains when the wedding is actually overseas. Go cry in frustration in an empty ceremony hall.
But the groom is right next to me.
What?
So I guess I won't cry for now. It's very reassuring to know I'm not alone.
Wait a minute. Did you say groom?
I can't believe that this ceremony location is a lie and the real wedding is overseas. I'll let Ryan, the groom, know. I don't think he understands the situation yet.
Ryan? Wait, how do you know the groom's name?
I've never introduced him to you. We introduced ourselves to each other just a few minutes ago. Ryan, he's been here alone for an hour now. He said he came early because he had to prepare for the wedding. But they say there's no wedding planned and he was all alone. He couldn't even get in touch with the bride. When I came here, he was crying.
Oh no! I've had my phone on play mode since yesterday's flight. Ugh, yikes! Ryan has been trying to contact me like crazy.
Oh, that's why you never noticed.
Why? Why is Ryan over there? He's the groom, so there's no way he could have mistaken the location of the ceremony. I told him a long time ago that the wedding was in Hawaii.
Don't blame him so much. He's been too busy with work. He just made a mistake.
What? Mistake?
Ryan told me what happened. He seems to be a very busy man. And he told me that you did all the wedding planning and arrangements.
Ryan is a young star and was the fastest to become the head of the department. He's busy with work every day, and his hands were full with projects until right before the wedding. That's why I came to Hawaii with both families ahead of time. Ryan was supposed to arrive here on the day of the wedding, just in time.
I see. But he was so busy that he couldn't even remember where the ceremony was going to be held. So he came here according to the invitation he found in the house.
Don't tell me that the invitation he found in the house is the one I sent to you.
Correct. Ryan, without any doubt, he came to the place according to the invitation.
No way! That's impossible! Why would he believe that invitation when I told him it's an overseas wedding? There's no way we could have gotten married deep in the mountains.
Don't be so mad at him. He thought it was your kindness, Luna.
Huh? Where's my kindness in that?
He's really busy with work these days, sleeping only 2 hours a day. He thought that you changed the location to domestic wedding for his sake. He seems to have been suggesting if you could change the location. And so, he thought that you took his opinion into consideration and changed it to here.
No way! So Ryan really went to a wedding venue deep in the mountains? What will happen to today's wedding in Hawaii?
I guess you'll have to do it without the groom. Ask Ryan to video call you. Then we will watch it together.
Huh? There's no way we'll have such a wedding.
But that's the only way. Well then, have a wonderful wedding abroad.
I'm really sorry about Luna. I didn't think she would tell you a lie about the location of the wedding.
It's okay. It's nothing for you to apologize for. Anyway, what's the situation over there now?
The wedding was canceled immediately. There's no way we can have a wedding without the groom. Besides, Luna's too distraught to do anything. So you and Ryan are still at the domestic wedding venue?
No, we took a cab back home together. I thought it'd be better not to leave him alone until his emotions settled. We just had dinner together. And while we were eating, I told him how bad my relationship with Luna is. Ryan is pretty shocked and says he wants to reconsider marriage.
So that's why Luna's so distraught. She's saying things like, I can't get him on the phone, my life is over. And then she suddenly jumped into the ocean in her dress. It's chaos.
Oh my, that sounds terrible.
You're the one who had a hard time. I'm really sorry about today. Also, will you give my best regards to the groom, Ryan? We'll all go apologize as family once we get back. Of course, let us apologize to you too.
Okay. I'll see you later then. Please take care of Luna, who's in a mess.
Please, Daisy. Lend me some money right away.
What? Money?
I'm in a lot of trouble because of the canceled wedding and the broken engagement. I'm supposed to pay all the expenses for the canceled wedding. It's an overseas wedding, so it's very expensive. I'm also supposed to pay for all the accommodations for the invited family and relatives. I was supposed to pay for everything from the congratulatory gift with him. I can't pay for everything by myself all of a sudden.
Oh, that's tough.
That's why I'm asking you. Please, lend me $40,000. I promise I'll pay you back.
No, you shouldn't be asking me. Ask your favorite brother.
I asked him, but he said no. He doesn't even want to see my face. My brother, father, and mother are all awful. They say they won't lend me a penny and that I should never show my face to them again. No one will help me.
As expected, everybody has given up on you this time. Luna, you've done a terrible thing.
I know that. It was just supposed to be a little prank. I never thought it would turn out like this. I mean, Ryan, he's terrible too. He promised to marry me, and then he breaks it off so easily. Seriously, this whole thing is unbelievable.
What? You're the one getting upset at this point?
It's normal for every human being to have someone they don't like, but they don't understand that at all. If you don't like them, just keep your distance from them. I don't understand the point of getting involved in harassing them. He lectures me saying that with a super cold attitude. He also says I'm not good enough for him because I'm so narrow-minded.
It's not terrible at all. And he's right. And Ryan told me directly that he is going to start his own company soon. He said he's quitting his current company because the work is challenging but demanding. So now, he wants to start a company he's been wanting to do for a long time.
Oh, really?
Luna, you don't belong next to someone who's shining brightly with a dream. So, if you love him, why don't you just back off? If you make any more fuss about it, you're just gonna give him more trouble and he'll hate you even more.
Shut up! Don't you dare lecture me!
Oh? Is it really okay for you to act like that towards me? Is there anyone else who would lend you $40,000?
Oh, forget what I just said. No need to shut up. Please continue to lecture me. For a scumbag like me, a lecture from my sister-in-law is a reward. Besides, I won't harass you anymore, and I promise I'll be friends with you. So please lend me $40,000.
No way. You don't have to be friends with me, so I won't lend you money.
Oh no! I'm my brother's little sister. You've always said you wanted to be friends with me.
I wanted to be friends with you because you're the family of someone I love. But Luna, you've been given up on both Liam and his family. They don't even want to see you again. That doesn't make you his family anymore. That's why I don't want to be friends with you anymore. So, you'll just have to scrape together $40,000 on your own and do your best. I, your sister-in-law, will be watching from afar.
Oh no!
After that, Luna managed to make all the payments with the money she borrowed from a consumer loan company. And her family has officially cut her off. Liam, her favorite brother, coldly told her to never show her face in front of us again and not to contact him. Liam changed all of his contact info, including his phone number, and immediately sold the house. He said, "I promise I won't make you feel unhappy again, so please come with me to my workplace." So, I'm going to go with him on his overseas assignment. Luna cried so hard because of his thoroughness. Ryan, the groom, says that the company he had started was growing steadily. When she heard that, she cried in frustration even more.